In this box is the Vvolt Alpha II, and I was about to start unboxing it from the top like every one of my other e-bikes, but it says don't do that. So I unboxed it from the side, and it was a much easier process when you actually follow the instructions. It was super simple to unpackage this. Everything came in really nice condition. Nothing was damaged or scratched on this, and it was a very easy process to actually assemble it. Once I finally got this put together, it looks awesome. I love this dark gray color mixed with the black. It looks very sleek and modern. And in this video, I wanted to share with you the features of this e-bike. I'm gonna wait to actually test it out and ride it, and I'll make a follow-up video explaining how that was. I wanna have more time to actually use it and operate it to see what I like about it and what I don't like about it. So I'll make a follow-up video in the future about that. So in this video, I just wanted to share with you all the specs and features of this e-bike to hopefully help you out if you're interested in this product. I'll put a link to it in the description below as well. So this is the Vvolt Alpha II, and I've already actually tested out their Alpha 1. This is just an upgraded version of that, and I can tell they already improved some of the features on this bike, so I'm excited to go through it. Taking a look at the front of the e-bike, these look like normal sized bicycle tires. They're 27.5 inches by 2.4 inch tires, and the rubber on these feel pretty thick and durable. I think they're puncture resistant, so that should help you out if you're riding over rough terrain. But it doesn't have any front suspension, so the ride might be a little bit more bumpy for you. For me, I realized that when an e-bike doesn't have front suspension, it really depends on the quality of tires they use, because I've rode e-bikes without suspension and they're still really smooth if they have good tires. But we'll see how this performs when I actually take it out. This doesn't come with any fenders out of the box, but you can purchase them separately if you want to add them on. One of the differences between the Alpha 2 versus the Alpha 1 is this e-bike actually has integrated lights built right into the bike. I love also how this front headlight is built right into the frame. It's not a third-party light that just attaches up here by the front wheel. So I feel like it looks a lot better. It looks more modern and sleek. And then the rear tail light is just right here under the seat post, and they work pretty nicely. There's a designated button for them on the control panel for you to turn them on and off, so I feel like they work great. Maybe one improvement to the rear tail light would be if it shined brighter when you squeeze the handbrakes. That would just signal to people that you're braking. It doesn't have that feature, but they do turn on to just give you some light when you're riding at nighttime. When it comes to the handlebar setup, these are swept back handlebars, and I personally like that better. They feel more casual and comfortable when you're riding, and it almost puts me in a more upright position. So I love that they kind of sweep towards you, and they look really nice. The hand grips on them are very squishy, and they have little pads that come out for your palms to just give you more comfortability when you're riding. And then on the left side of the handlebar, it has your control panel, which allows you to access all the different functions of your e-bike, and it's really easy to toggle through all the different settings without having to take your hand away or look down to see what you're doing. It's all very easy to operate. Their display on this e-bike looks like their own. I haven't seen this layout before, but it looks very clean. It's bright, it's easy to see, and it has all your necessary metrics on it for you to easily see your miles per hour, your odometer, your time you've been riding, all those different functions. On the right-hand side of this e-bike, it has your bell, and it also comes with a thumb throttle. The brakes they use are hydraulic brakes, which I'm a big fan of these on electric bikes. They just help you to stop the e-bike faster, safer, and they just feel better to squeeze and operate. So I'm pleased that they went with that for this new design. Moving on to the frame here, I love the color like I mentioned before, but I also like the design of it. It has a bar up top here to just give the frame a little bit more rigidity and support, and I also like that it comes down. That way it's still easy to get on and off of it. And then you can see that the battery is located at the bottom here. There's a spot right here to put your key in to take it out. If you want to charge it in the house and leave your bike in the garage or something, you can do that. The seat on this e-bike is sleek and slender, which some people prefer, but I personally like larger, more squishy seats. That just feels more comfortable to me, especially when you're riding an e-bike that's more of a cruiser that has swept back handlebars. Usually, since you're in an upright posture, more of your weight is distributed through the seat here, so I personally like a little more cushion to it, but other people like these as well, so it's up to you. A unique thing about this e-bike compared to a lot of other e-bikes is this actually has a belt drive instead of a chain, so it's not going to have any oils or any grease on it that's going to get you dirty if it gets on your clothes or anything. and a belt is supposed to last longer without having to do maintenance on it compared to a chain, so that's kind of an advantage there. However, this doesn't have any gears for you to actually shift through like when you're going up hills, so you're gonna have to rely on the pedal assist. It has 5 different levels, and hopefully that'll be enough to change how you're riding, whether you're going faster or slower or going up hills. Hopefully that'll be a nice experience. I won't know until I actually take it out and ride it, but it's cool that it has a belt. I think that's unique, and a lot of people do prefer belts. They're supposed to be quieter as well when you ride, so we'll see what it's like when I actually take it out, but that's what it has. The motor on this is only 350 watts, so I'll have to see how it handles hills when I actually take it out and test it. The last few features I want to mention is that the battery is UL certified, which I love that. They've taken the time to go through those extra safety measures. And then the last feature is that this e-bike only comes in at 44 pounds, which is really lightweight, especially for an e-bike. A lot of times they're heavier and they might be a little bit more difficult to manage, but since this is more lightweight, hopefully it'll be more nimble when I actually test it out. So be sure to watch that follow-up video, because I definitely want to take time to use this and operate it and let you guys know my thoughts on the riding experience. And the last thing I want to mention is that at the time of this recording, this e-bike comes in at a price of $1,800. And based on all the features that I went through, I feel like that's a very justifiable price. But a big portion of the price really comes down to the riding experience, so I'll have to let you know my final thoughts when it comes to the pricing. So there it is, that's the Vvolt Alpha II. I feel like this is a nice, clean, modern bike that I feel like will be awesome to take out on the streets, but I'm gonna have to wait until the snow melts outside for me to be able to take it out and use it, and I'm excited to do that. Hopefully this video gave you a little bit more insight about this product if you're interested in buying it, so thanks for watching. Have a nice day.